These are beveled edge salon shears, and we're going to do a real quick test. We're going to do a 1-ply tissue test, and it just doesn't cut all the way through the tip. It's very crunchy right there. So we're also going to test on some hair. This is real human hair. Cuts fine down at the back. Actually, it's pushing. And then right there at the tip, it's pushing for sure. She said she dropped them. The ride lines are very, very thick, and I can see there's an issue right there at the tip. So this is our first visual inspection of that. And these are not super quality. You can see there's not much of a hollow grind on the shears, and it's got a very wide ride line. So it's not going to take us very much work on the stone to get this done. So we're going to take them apart first. They're fairly clean. Yusef, how's it going today? So we're going to take them apart and just give them, the bumper's working good on there. So it's not missing any parts. Jeff, how you doing this morning? Doing a real quick pair of beveled edge salon shears. A happy Monday out there. It's got all the parts. It's got the washer. So we got all the parts there. We don't need to do a whole lot of cleaning here. They're fairly clean, but I'm missing my towel. Oh, here it is back here. So we're going to shoot them with a little alcohol. It's doing good here in Texas today. It's pretty. Sun shining. What is it in the shop? 75 degrees, 72% humidity. It's really nice. This lady just drove up from a little town south of here. They drove about 50 miles to drop these off this morning. She was supposed to bring them last week and didn't make it. And she texted me last night and said, "Is there any way you can get these shears sharpened today?" I said, "If you get them to me in the morning, I will do them in about 45 minutes. So we're going to try to make them cut a little bit better. We got them clean. We're going to check the set on them. She said she dropped them, so I want to make sure the set looks pretty good on them. I got nothing going on today, which is a bummer. So the tip touches. It's an awfully big arc, but we're going to sharpen them and we'll see. I may have to change the set at the end. It's not going to take much on here. I'm just going to do a little bit of work on the 600 stone. Well, isn't it always gray in the UK? And that's all I'm going to do on that. The ride lines are fairly wide on this anyway. So I'm not going to work them a whole lot. We're going to go straight to the flat hone here. Like I said, these are beveled edge. These are not convex. Well, we'll have the rainy season starting real soon. March and April are always rainy in Texas. It's usually when we have our floods. All right, I'm going to turn the dust collector on. This is going to be a very short live stream today. These are not semi-convex. These are beveled edge. Steep too. They've never been sharpened. 35 degrees from the factory. We're going to do a first pass. These have very little hollow grind to them. Hey, Jim. All right, I got a good bevel, good burr. Not necessarily. Beveled edge salon shears will have a ride line, and they'll have a slight hollow grind on the back. If a shear does not have a hollow grind, it won't have a ride line. Alright, we got a nice edge on it. See how wide that ride line is? You got to be careful. You don't want to be widening that ride line anymore. Alright, we're good. We have a nice even bevel, even burr. So this is going to be a short, very short live stream. Alright, we got the burr off. Just do a little slight polish. Looks good. We're going to need that one here a little bit. I think we could turn the dust collector off. I hit a little bit more with alcohol, make sure I've got all the micro burrs off of it before we go to the stone. That's where our little handy dandy chamois comes in. That looks good. That looks real good. I don't see any micro burrs on it at this point. Just a couple of passes on the 600. That's all we need to do. That's all we need. Let's go to the 6,000, which is overkill, but we're going to use it anyway. What's going on, guys? Y'all having a good day wherever you're at? I hope you are. Mondays are normally slow, but this one is incredibly slow today. I should have rescheduled with this lady. My son and my son-in-law went fishing today. They're both off today. I should have went with them and played some golf or something. But I knew this lady was coming. That looks good. My son heads back to Colorado tomorrow, so we didn't play any golf this week when he was here. I should have scheduled better. That looks wonderful. All right. So I'm gonna show you all what I usually do at the end after I go to the thing. I call this just kissing the pad. I just want a very tiny pass on the thick polyester pad. That's all I want to do. Like I said, this was going to be short. I'm going to adjust that a little bit. I'm going to take a little material off of the bumper. Because these are cast shears, and if I try to bend these, they're going to break. All I did was remove a little bit of material from the bumper. Feel better. All right, where they were pushing through, we're not cutting through the tip. Now they're just cutting. There's very little resistance. Now, at least, I don't know if I can move the camera to do this or not, but we're going to try. If I knock y'all off, sorry. Yeah, I need a new boom the boom that I have sucks. All right, so this is the wet tissue test. See that? Cut and clean. Just clean as can be. That's what I want. So now let's go do a hair test, because hair is all that counts. So I want to make sure it cuts at the back, and it does. Middle, does. And tip, it's not pushing. It's cutting clean. She should be happy. So 16 minutes from start to finish to sharpen these salon shears for this young lady, and I charged $20. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's do a final adjustment. Maybe one more little click on it. And then get my scissor oil out, 1 drop on each side of the pivot. Adjust it again. See, once you put lubricant on it, then it not as much resistance. A little more. That's perfect. So she will be happy. I can text her, tell her to come back. Her scissors are ready. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Wish I had more to sharpen, but that's it for today. So far, anyway. Hey, y'all have a great day. Take care.